Welcome back, everybody. I am the MoeChicken, and this is more Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Last time, we were in that cave when we left, and now we're going on. So we are currently on the Ukuku Prairie, which is our next sort of major area to explore. We just got the ability to lift rocks, which allowed us to get past that, and now we're going to wander around and explore. And let's see, we found a phone booth. And jumping Octoroks! I hate the jumping Octoroks, because when you swing at them, they jump over you. Hello. Telephone booth. Okay. Let's see what Old Man Orira has to say. Boing, boing. Hi, it's Orira. Have you met everyone on the island? There's a man named Richard who lives in Pothole Field, southeast of the village. Why not pay him a visit? That's all I can tell you for now. Bye. Click. Cool. So that is actually the next, I guess, person who's going to be very relevant in our lives is a gentleman named Richard. Now, Richard's actually a very interesting character. I found this out from watching a one of those. It was a video game history show. I believe it was called Region Locked. Maybe I can look it up. Anyway, the show explained that the engine for this particular game was based off of another game that was not released here in America. Oh, hello. Freaking land molas. I assume those are land molas. But, anyway, that other game, featured the main character, Richard. Or, I don't know, no, he wasn't the main character, he was like a secondary character. Anyway, they put him in this game as kind of a little homage, and I think that's kind of neat. Because he always seemed like, Guardian Acorn. You've got a Guardian Acorn! He always seemed weird that he was in this game, because he felt kind of out of place. You'll meet him, but, anyway, we're gonna go see him, but first we're gonna explore a little bit. We're gonna blow a hole in this. Ha-ha! Let's see what's inside. Inside we have... Oh, okay. So, I didn't point it out in the Dream Shrine, but this same type of rock was in there. So, you walk up here and you see this, and you're like, oh, what a weird object. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle. So, tackle is the key word. You're going to need the ability to run to get past that. So, we can't do anything in there yet. Anyway, let's keep going. Freaking land molas. These guys, why are they here? I don't know. I mean, I guess, why is any monster in a Legend of Zelda game where it is, but... They always seem strange to me that they're just kind of like the road clearly goes past these things, and I guess no one has really, you know, thought to concern themselves with the fact that there are holes with deadly snake creatures inside. Okay, so now this. When I was a kid, you know, I am American. I grew up thinking of beehives looking like this. But apparently in Japan, it's more common to think of beehives looking like that. And so, I didn't know what this was as a kid. It doesn't look like a beehive. To me, it kind of looks like an old lady. We're gonna go into again my misconceptions about what things look like as a child. So, you see the top part of it. That's basically the sort of the outside of the hive, and the bottom part is the honeycomb section. But I always thought it was like an old woman's hair, and the little part that attaches it to a tree is like a bun on the top, and then underneath it's got like two eyes and like a mouth. So I always thought this was an old woman's head attached to a tree, and it freaked me out. It's really creepy when you think of it that way. What's up here? What are you? What are you? Inside we find Fairy Lady! Hello, Fairy Lady. Please heal me. Let's heal your wounds and get... Okay, fine. I mean, I guess all you care about is me healing. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, jerk. It's like the fairy's just... She's done. She didn't want any more of it. And then we find this creepy thing. What is this? Now, this is sort of a thing, like, I mean, maybe it wasn't the way for everybody, but, you know, back during this time period, I don't know if the ESRB had come out yet by the time this game came out, but... Sometimes you would see things in video games that were just sort of unsettling because, you know, the graphics weren't perfect yet, and it was maybe a little hard to figure out what you're looking at. No, this, I think, is supposed to be like a pig skull. You know, because like Ganon. But as a kid, I was sort of like, it's just sort of here. This is the only place in the game you encounter anything like this, and it's just kind of weird. Now, all you're supposed to do is you just lay a bomb on it, and it blows up. Problem solved. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's a very strange obstacle, so let's keep on going. What do we got? We got more freaking flying, jumping Octoroks. I hate... See, like, you swing at them, they hop. So you have to, like, swing, turn around, and then hit them when they land. And that's the best way that you can handle them. Or you just succeed like I did just there. Now this thing. I hate that thing. Because you cannot easily kill this monster. Honestly. It is very difficult to actually hit your sword. And it drops bombs, and it's just like there's some places where they're just look, it hurts so bad. Don't drop bombs on me, sir. Canlet Castle, 5 minutes that way. Cool, thanks, bye. Found another phone booth. Whatever. He's just gonna tell me the same thing. Let's see. Keep on going. What do we got? Canlet Castle, 50 paces. As spiders, deadly spiders. Why are they here? Why are they coming out of this hole? This place is strange. Freaking Ukuku Prairie? Oh, I found a castle. Hello, castle. Let me in! Let me in! Open. Open. So this is... We're gonna have to figure out how to get past this. We can't do it yet. So let's keep on going. Oh, so getting back to things that I didn't know how to get past as a kid, because, again, most of my experience with this game is relatively early in it, because it took me a while to actually beat it. I had no idea how to get past this when I was younger. I know now. I know how you're supposed to do it now, but it only really becomes available at the end of the game. So, I just... Because, I mean, even when you have the ability to run, even when you have the ability to jump, that's still 5 holes. That's a lot of ground to cover. So, I remember thinking that that was just an insurmountable obstacle as a kid. Let's keep on. Let's see if we can wander around this castle and find anything. It's a very large castle. This is cat... Oh, it's a monkey. Hello, monkey. Hello, sir.
Oh, oh, oh! Give to Kiki! Give banana!
Sure.
Yeah!
Look at that monkey! He's like,
bananas! Banana! Banana! Oh, 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 oh! Kiki! Monkeys! Come! Repay him, Kiki!
And then monkeys appear! Monkeys appear! They hop around, they're probably supposed to have red butts. And they're building a bridge!
Monkey business done! Bye-bye! Oh, oh, Kiki!
Okay, cool. So, monkeys. They left behind a stick. Huzzah! You found a stick! A monkey left behind. You take it, because, I mean, why freaking not, right? So, those monkeys built us a bridge. That's helpful. And now we can follow this path, which leads to nowhere. What? What? It's just a path leading to... Okay. Oh, are those knights? Look, knights! Oh, I can fight them across the wall. Yay! I'm wall hacking! Excuse me. What's up here? So, there's a phone booth. There's always a phone booth. A moat, water, and a secret passage. We'll come back. I actually know what that's for, so I'm going to come back later. That's something that we need to... Preferably we would have found this... Like, preferably we would have found all of this after we met Richard. Thing is, though, I'm actually going through the way I went as a kid. I found Richard after I found this place. So... I remember I explored the castle before I had any idea of what it was there for. So specifically we have come over here for a very specific reason. How many times can I say specific? I think that's like 3, 4, 5, who knows. But we want it to be here. This is the Seashell Mansion? Seaside Mansion? Seashell Mansion. This is where we go with all those secret seashells. So... You can see over there's a gauge on the right. We hop through here and it rates us. And it's like... Huzzah! Okay, so there is a reward for having 5. So what do we get? Oh, it just gives us a secret seashell. Thank you. Cool stuff. So if you can get it all the way to the top, that's what we want to do. But I think it requires 20 and we only have 6 now, so... But I wanted to come by to check to see if, in fact, when you had 5, it would do something different. Oh, it gives you a piece of power! Very good. Now, I also remember there was one right over here somewhere, I believe. There's a secret seashell. There it is. I want that. Anyway, let's go find Richard. Let's go actually see what we came down here for. Die! 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 Oh, it's so good. I love that. Ow, you stupid hopping Octorok! Hoptoroks! They're so annoying! Actually, I'm going to call them that from now on because that's adorable. Hopterox! This is not the way to Richard. We need to follow the path, I think. Yes, this will eventually get us to Richard. So we're gonna we're gonna go and meet Richard, and he's gonna have a quest for us in that castle. And normally, oh, it's one of those weird owls. One of what he says. Normally you would have met Richard first and then found the castle, but I didn't do it as a kid, so I thought I'd take you on the same journey I went on. We're wandering around here, and this is... Oh, that's telling us how to get to Candlelit Castle. And inside here we have Richard's Via. So let's go in. There are a bunch of frogs. Hello, sir. Why do you live with frogs? I think that's also reference to the game. I'll put the name of the game here. I actually don't know a whole lot about it, but I do know that this character was from it. So, salutations. You wouldn't know by the look of me, but I used to live in the castle. My servants went berserk, and I was forced to flee to my villa. So, you want the key to Ukuko Prairie, do you? No? Oh, I also failed to do that first. Oops. I may be able to help you. Let's make a deal, shall we? I want you to retrieve the golden leaf I left behind in the castle when I fled. Okay. Smashing! To tell you the truth, there are 5 leaves, and I want them all. Oh, you'll need to do some digging, so buy a shovel. Are you off then? Good luck. That was kind of a moderately passable French accent. No. Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I was actually supposed to come around here. So, I guess Nintendo assumed that you would go this way first, and so his dialogue makes sense if you had come this way first, and you'd be like, oh, what's this big, obviously creepy thing, which is also marked on my map as level 3. Huh? A keyhole here. Okay, so I need that. So that's actually what he was willing to trade for, is the key to this place, which we need to continue the game. But I went in a very roundabout way, and blah blah blah. So Richard there, totally a cool guy. He's like, oh bro, can you go and like find my golden leaf that I left behind when I fled my castle? And then you're like, I guess so. And he's like, cool, there are actually 5. Can you do all of it? And you're like, this is becoming less enjoyable. Anyway, so we're going to have to sneak into the castle and get his treasure back. So I will wander up there, and we're actually going to coming up on time pretty soon here. I fell into the spider hole! Oh no! Actually coming up on time, so I will end as I'm entering the castle, but I will get into the castle so that you can see it. But yeah, we're gonna have to go in there. We're gonna have to fight his servants, who apparently went berserk, and get his gold leaves back before we can advance in the game. Now, he mentioned the thing about the shovel. I actually don't think you do need a shovel for any of this, honestly. I don't remember rightly. We'll see as I go through it, but look at those cool trees up there. I like that. I like that kind of thing. And there are Goombas here. Hello, Goombas. And you hop on Goombas. That's how you take care of them. Yeah, I don't think you actually need... I don't think you need to dig. I think that's the game's way of saying you should have a shovel by now in the game. So, on the next episode, we will explore Candlelit Castle and look for the gold leaves for Richard so that we can move on with the game. So, I am the MoeChicken. This is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Hope y'all are enjoying it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.